I went to Brazil to find players with peanuts and bananas, you know, no money. So I got players for 100,000 euros on loan, this kind of situation, and we did fantastic. So we were third in the table. In the end of the day, I had Benfica and Porto fighting for me. The president that doesn't want to give me the long-term contract was fighting for me.
The same guy. The
same guy. He's fantastic football. Yeah.
So, but you went to Porto, and when you took them over, they were struggling.
Leiria was third, and they were fifth. And for Porto to be fifth and struggling to get a UEFA position was incredible. Was incredible. But we won everything in the first year. In Portugal, is simple. You have a very good team, you win the championship. No doubts. Eu tenho certeza que no próximo ano. So it's easy for me in Portugal to say, as I told in Porto, beginning of season, we will be champions. No risk. Second year was even better because we repeat the Portuguese trophies. We just lost the Portuguese Cup final. We lost in extra time. And we won Champions League.
Probably he will regret for the rest of his life that he didn't celebrate with Porto the victory in Gelsenkirchen. He didn't, you know. He stepped away from the field, and here in Porto he didn't even come out from the airport. But the important is that he achieved great things in Porto. He's a great coach, and I'm absolutely sure that no Porto supporter would think twice if he had the possibility of return.
We did it almost without money, because I took to Porto 4 Leiria players. So my peanuts players, we sold them to Porto. So we built a great team with Porto, and just with quality and confidence and working hard to improve the team, and step by step was fantastic.
That's it, is it? That's all there is to it. Bit of confidence, working hard.
Yes, and quality. No quality, no chance. And you have to believe you can score. My life is about keeping one step ahead.
He's one of the first managers I can think of that has really made it into the feature pages of newspapers. You know, we're used to seeing, obviously, the David Beckhams and the Jamie Redknapps, the handsome players. But, you know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I've never seen a fashion item about Sir Alex Ferguson. Jose Mourinho has made that transition.
Mourinho's up there with Beckham, with Zidane, with Raul. You know, he's as big a star as many of the world's great players. Certainly at Chelsea, I mean, he is probably the biggest star they have, the biggest box office. He's probably the highest paid member of that staff now. He's a phenomenon, but he's a winner.
The looks factor is sort of almost the factor that dare not speak its name. It's sort of considered rather crass to think that because somebody looks stunning that they have a special quality.
He has that sort of permanent sort of 5 o'clock shadow. He's got very sexy eyes. He's got a very sexy manner about him.
He clearly fancies himself. Clearly, every woman I know fancies him, which is even more depressing.
And he's totally gorgeous.
So not content with just being a football manager, a fashion icon, some sort of sex god, we then see Jose trotting over to Israel to cure the world of the Middle East peace problem.
Jose Mourinho is here as a guest of Shimon Peres, Israel's Deputy Prime Minister.
I think football is powerful in social terms, and a football man becomes powerful in social terms. I accepted that invitation to go to Middle East because I'm not a political man, but I know that was for children, and children with a lot of problems as consequence of war. So I always will be ready for that. You must use the power football gives you. You must use in good situations for the world.
It hasn't all been good news for Jose Mourinho. The criticism of the referee in Barcelona and the alleged tapping up of Arsenal's Ashley Cole have resulted in critical newspaper headlines.
He's got an extraordinary appetite for confrontation. That is one thing I've never seen before. People have compared him with Brian Clough, but even Brian Clough, you know, didn't want to fight everybody all the time, particularly in Barcelona with the business of Anders Frisk, who's the referee whose honour he unfairly impugned. I wish Mourinho had apologised for that.
Are you a bad loser?
Yes, I'm a bad loser.
Yeah. Was it hard to cope when you didn't quite make it against Liverpool in Champions League? I mean, you've won pretty much every trophy you've entered for the last 3 or 4 years.
Yes, was easy when I don't know the goal was not a goal. Was easy. I got it with respect for them, for Liverpool. I shake every hand. I wish luck to all of them. I got it as a football man who understand that you cannot win every time and you have to lose. When I saw television, I couldn't believe, and was hard to live with it, and especially hard to live with it and close the mouth. For me, it's very hard to close the mouth. When I'm not happy, it's very, very hard.
You've come a long way since the days that you were in Barcelona, and as the famous quote, "Who's the good-looking kid with a granddad?" when you were with Bobby Robson. You must be very proud of what you've achieved. Have you surprised yourself?
It was too soon, too quick. I was never thinking could be too quick, you know. I was completely sure of my success in the Portuguese football. I know I could make the difference. I know the reality, I know the players, I know the teams, I know the managers. So I was preparing myself, and I know when I go there, quick. But I was thinking of Portuguese champion, Portuguese Cup, being the best club, but UEFA Cup, Champions League, Chelsea, was too quick. Was too quick. But I think I was mentally ready for that.
And what's next? You signed or agreed a long-term contract
5.
with Chelsea. The ambition now, world domination, is it?
Yes, is win and repeat and repeat.
Is football the most important thing in your life?
No. As you. And
family?
Yes, as every father, I think.
Just thought I'd check.
Yes, it's fantastic, you know? Yeah. It's fantastic.
And we've not seen the last of the special one. There's more to come.
I'm not special one. I'm not the special one. I was under pressure. You put me under pressure when I arrived. I arrived here, you know, European champion, you know. I arrived here 1 week later, so I think the European champion is arriving. You don't respect me. You put me 50 difficult questions, and can you succeed, and are you ready for this, and are you ready for that? And I was thinking, what is this? I'm the special one. And you never forget it, what I told you.